Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Little Chapel of Faith Catholic Ministries. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have platforms on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and Facebook. If you're on any of those or all those, please like it, subscribe, and share. We don't ask for any monetary donations here, just likes, subscribes, and shares so we can keep our ministry going and alive. We are here with the reading for the Diary of Saint Faustina. I always do a shorter one on Sunday because I know it's family day for everyone and I don't want to take up too much of your time. So let's begin. We are on page 199, number 450. Nocturnal Adoration. I was suffering very much, and it seemed to me I would not be able to make any adoration, but I gathered up all my willpower, and although I collapsed in my cell, I paid no attention to what ailed me, for I had the passion of Jesus in my eyes. When I entered the chapel, I received an inner understanding of the great reward that God is preparing for us, not only for our good deeds, but also for our sincere desire to perform them. What a great grace of God this is. Oh, how sweet it is to toil for God's and his souls. I want no respite in this battle, but I shall fight to the last breath for the glory of my King and Lord. I shall not lay the sword aside until he calls me before his throne. I fear no blows because God is my shield. It is the enemy who should fear us, and not we him. Satan defeats only the proud and the cowardly, because the humble are strong. Nothing will confuse or frighten a humble soul. I have directed my flight at the very center of the sun's heat, and nothing can lower its course. Love will not allow itself to be taken prisoner. It is free like a queen. Love attains God. Once after Holy Communion, I heard these words, "You are our dwelling place." At that moment, I felt in my soul the presence of the Holy Spirit, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. I felt that I was the temple of God. I felt I was the child of a Father. I cannot explain all this, but the Spirit understands it well. Oh, infinite goodness, how low you stoop to your miserable creature. If only souls could become recollected, God would speak to them at once, for dissipation drowns out the word of the Lord. On one occasion the Lord said to me, "Why are you fearful, and why do you tremble when you are united to me?" I am displeased when a soul yields to vain terrors. Who will dare to touch you when you are with me? Most dear to me is the soul that strongly believes in my goodness and has complete trust in me. I heap my confidence upon it and give it all tasks. Once the Lord said to me, "My daughter, take the graces that others spurn. Take as many as you can carry." At that moment my soul was inundated with the love of God. I feel that I am united with the Lord so closely that I cannot find words to express the union. In this state I suddenly feel that all things God has, all the goods and treasures are mine, although I set little store by them, for he alone is enough for me. In him I see my everything. Without him, nothing. I look for no happiness beyond my own interior, where God dwells. I rejoice that God dwells within me. Here I abide with him unendingly. It is here that my greatest intimacy with him exists. Here I dwell with him in safety. Here is a place not probed by the human eye. The Blessed Virgin encourages me to commune with God in this way. When some suffering afflicts me, it no longer causes me any bitterness, nor do great consolations carry me away. I am filled with peace and equanimity that flows from the knowledge of truth. How can living surrounded by unfriendly hearts do me any harm when I enjoy full happiness within my soul? Or how can we have kind hearts around me when I do not have God within me? When God dwells within me, who can harm me? And we will leave it there. I hope you're all having a beautiful Sunday with your family. We'll be back tomorrow, and our week will begin as normal. I am off vacation, and I am back. So I will have a Bible. I did, believe it or not, the only thing I was able to do while I was there was a little Bible study when I was relaxing. And by the river, and so I do have that, so I will get that done. I'll try to do it at some point today or tomorrow. We'll get that read out for you, and so we can start Matthew 28. I think we're on 28. So until then, have a beautiful day, everyone. Be well, be kind. God bless you all. Have a beautiful Sunday.